You've got no video at all?
There, now it is. Right. This is the disused bank in Snowtown in South Australia. Why are we looking at disused bank? Because in 1999, Australia's worst serial killer, John Justin Bunting, born in Nala, Queensland in 1966, was eventually convicted of 12 murders, most of them taking place in Adelaide, North Salisbury. What did he do? He found people who he considered were not the normal fitting people who might have been pedophiles, in his opinion, people who just didn't fit into society, even partners, member. And what happened was he tortured the people, and he was convicted, remember, of 11 of these and sentenced to 11 consecutive non-parole periods of incarceration, which he's still serving somewhere in South Australia. Tortured the people until he got their PIN number and details, and then got all their social security payments, those type things. The bodies were eventually put into vats of acid and brought to Snowtown, to this disused bank here, where somehow he hoped to get away with it. But eventually the law caught up with him, and he was convicted of 11 of the 12 murders. And you can see now by the security at the place, there's obviously a lot of people come here looking around the security cameras. We're on security camera now. So this was a disused bank where the remains were found. The person who helped dispose of the bodies was released in May 2024. More security cameras up there, May 2024, and he's out on strict parole, whereas the other three are in jail, hopefully never to get out. So this is a disused bank in Snowtown, but Snowtown still is a nice town where you can come and visit, and you certainly won't be welcome to go into the bank. So we're just meeting some of the locals here. Hopefully they're not aggro about it. Yes, the locals are appearing, wondering who or what we're doing here. So we'll close off here and invite you to come and visit Snowtown at some time. Good, thanks. In your life, it's a nice little town. People living here. There's hotels, accommodation, parking, nice modern recreation hall, things like that. But this is the darkest, dimmest day ever in the history of not only Snowtown in South Australia, 145 kilometres northwest of Adelaide, but that's that same person that likes driving around in their Jaguar with a different exhaust. But behind those doors, Australia's worst serial killer, John Justin Bunting, put the bodies. We just had a visit from a local who told us that he lived here when the murders took place. He said the murderers lived just over, house just over beyond the railway line. But he said, doesn't worry me, I was a slaughterman. Yeah. Okay, not quite the content that we wanted, but nevertheless, this is the scene. I said there's a hotel, it's still in town. It's still a living town. It was established in 1878, Snowtown, and there's a history there of it. It's a hub at the region, and they're doing the hotel up. But this is the dimmest, darkest day, and as the weather gets very, very dark there, as you can see, we're going to leave Snowtown, leave its history. If you've had serial killers in your town, perhaps you might like to leave a message. You certainly won't get in behind here. These doors are locked forever. There's security everywhere you look there, and no doubt, well, obviously someone owns it. There's security everywhere you look around the place. So this is the disused bank that was the scene at the Snowtown murders. And leave a comment, hit the like button, thumbs up, and tell us what you know about the dark, dim past of your town or other towns. So hit the thumbs up, likes button, subscribe to the channel, and this is goodbye from Snowtown, the scene of the discovery of Australia's worst serial killers' bodies.